The next topic I'd like to discuss is our banking structure. The chart that's in front of you right now is the fiscal agent bank account transactional flow diagram. If you participate in the state general fund investment pool, there are 140 different depository accounts. Each agency has been assigned its own depository account. On a monthly basis, over $1.6 billion flows into this particular system. 950 million on average on a monthly basis flows in and is recorded in share using the direct journal process. There are three processes that the state uses to record its cash: direct journals, clearing accounts for agencies that have voluminous transactions on a daily basis, and then applied payments. These are for agencies that record revenue against a receivable and then collect that receivable. There are the three methods, and there are only three methods, of getting into the system. As we noted before, agencies should be recording all cash on or before the workday 7. Once this cash comes into the system, goes into your individual bank account and is swept through a zero balance account setup into the master depository. On a daily basis, you deposit and the money gets swept through the master depository. From there, depending on need, it either supplies the master warrant account for disbursements, or if there's a surplus, is sent to our investment bank, JP Morgan. At any given period of time, there's usually about 2.5 to in upwards of $3 billion being stored at JP Morgan. That money comes back down into the master depository when the need arises, so disbursements can be made. There are 20 disbursement accounts. For the most part, most people are familiar with the A warrant and B warrant. They're the share warrants. They account for about half of the disbursement activity. In addition, there are legacy warrants. Agencies such as HSD, DWS, TRD maintain their own legacy systems, as well as PARA and ERB. These particular agencies use these standalone systems and then interface with share and disperse about the same $850 million on a monthly basis. So that's what our banking structure looks like. The next particular slide is there to present you with a picture and give you comfort that your claims can be backed up by the resources held by our state treasury. On the right-hand side, in blue, we'll start with, and this is for the month of February 2017, we start with the summation of agency claims, $2.4 billion. There are some timing differences that we need to adjust for, such as payroll. We'll record payroll even though it won't move or it won't be paid until March, so we add that back in. And there are other reconciling differences, but very small in this particular case. So we have about $2,446,000,000 worth of claims according to share. On the green side, these are all the investments and assets held by Stowe. Stowe maintains 6 different pools or funds at the investment bank. We maintain a small balance in the master depository. In total, Stowe had about $2,527,000,000. There's some other timing differences we need to take into account. Share considers a warrant issued as a warrant paid upon issuance. In this particular case, the bank does not consider it a cash use until the individual or corporation comes and requests that check to be honored. Taking those timing differences into account, available funds that Stowe had available were $2,527,000,000. $447,000,000. Agency claims 2,446,000,000. There's a little bit of rounding in there, but the difference was about a $300,000 difference. And as you will note by the run chart in the lower left, that balance or that difference has stayed relatively constant over the last couple fiscal years, or calendar years. So what this says is that your claims on your books are matched by the resources held by Stel.